Predator was directed by Shane Black and is the fourth movie in this Predator franchise, not including the Alien vs. Predator films. For some reason, a boy is able to contact predators who come to Earth, and a team of ex-military soldiers team up to prevent the end of the human race. The Predator franchise is one of the most popular franchises of all time. The first movie, for many, I'm sure, is their favorite. Predator 2 is not a good movie. Predators I found to be entertaining, but I'll add, I was not looking forward to watching The Predator. The trailer was underwhelming, and just like the trailer, the movie was also very underwhelming. Let's start with my positives. I don't have too many for The Predator, but there were somehow a few moments and things I enjoyed from watching this movie. The action in this film was entertaining, gory, everything I wanted the action to be. Thank God for that R rating, though at times this action and gore was in your face, a little bit too much here and there. The cast wasn't bad. Trevante Rhodes from Moonlight was my favorite character in the whole movie. I kept mistaking him for 50 Cent because they look exactly alike. Keegan-Michael Key, who you know from Key and Peele, was really funny in this movie. One of my other favorite performances from the film. And Boyd Holbrook, who you know from a few films here and there, was the main lead for this movie, and he did a pretty good job. And that's about where my positives end, because the rest of this movie felt completely unnecessary, and when I walked out of the theater, I was just ready to go home. There was really nothing this movie brought to the table that I haven't seen before, which, why would you make a film if you're not gonna have anything new for the audience? There was not a single moment in this film that I can take away and say, that was special. While the cast is good, the characters are somewhat dull. You don't know much about these ex-military guys. They're just there spewing jokes the entire movie. The main character is probably the most well-developed character, but still, I don't know that much about him. The characters weren't good in this movie. The costume and makeup work for the Predator looks so authentic, really cool how they were able to bring that thing to life. But the CGI in this film was not great. Whenever the Predators had blood coming out of them, the CGI was garbage. And there were moments in this film where the CGI looked atrocious. The Predator is one of those films too that doesn't know what it wants to be. Is it trying to be a comedy or serious? We have instances where characters just keep joking, and then there are sequences where it's very serious and the movie wants you to take it serious. But what is it trying to be? A comedy or a serious drama action film? Who knows? And finally, one of my other biggest issues with The Predator was how many stupid moments there were in this film that made absolutely no sense. It felt like the movie was unfinished and I had no idea what was going on in some scenes. Sometimes there are things that happen and it just doesn't add up. You're scratching your head, you're saying, what is happening in this scene? Why is that there? There's no conclusion to that scene. The movie doesn't feel finished. How do you have such a large budget and you're not even able to create a cohesive story? A lot of these scenes just did not make any sense, and I had no clue what was going on. The movie gets a little bit convoluted because you don't know what's happening. So take this away from my review of The Predator. Why would I ever have to watch this movie again when I can just go watch the first Predator and Predators? There's no reason for me to ever watch The Predator again. Let me reiterate, there is no reason for me to ever watch this movie again, and I never plan on it. I'm giving The Predator a 40%. Save some money. Don't go see The Predator. It was one of the biggest wastes of time of my life, and I'll never get those 2 hours back, unfortunately. How sad is that? Don't go see this movie. For those of you who watched The Predator last weekend or sometime this week, let me know down below in the comment section what your thoughts are of it. Oh, that was so hard to get through. I was so excited to get out of the theater after watching The Predator, and now I never have to see it again. Thank you. I never have to see that piece of garbage again. Thank you. Speaking of underwhelming, the month of September has been just that. Unlike last year, where at least every single weekend there was a movie I wanted to see, but not the case this September. The next movies I'm going to see will be Venom, First Man, and A Star Is Born, so those will be my next reviews, but they come out in October. Until then, I have to keep everyone entertained. That's my goal, being a YouTuber. For those of you who are new to my channel, click that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you all have a fantastic day.